How do you conduct a remote interview? Moderated interviews are in many aspects like an on-site interview, having a good conversation and be respectful with each other. Because of its nature, remote user research makes it difficult to establish a trust because it takes away body language, so you have to be vocal and reassure the user. So it's very important to make the user testee feel comfortable. You should turn on your camera so it does not seem like you're watching them in a cage. And as a sign of extra consideration, you should ask again if it's okay to record the session. Consent is always king. Always point out the famous principle. We are testing the product, we are not testing you. And take away some unnecessary fears or obstacles. For example, encourage the user to ask about technical issues upfront or to clarify instructions if there is anything. So you have a trust here and nothing in the way. One thing you should be cautious about is potential privacy issues coming from the participant's side. So one of them would be related to screen recordings. For example, digital notes with passwords on their desktop, notifications popping up, or autocomplete content showing other private information like for a credit card number. The second thing is related to video or audio recordings. It may occur the participant gets interrupted by others, for example, their children, and those be part of the recordings, which is not legal because of obviously the missing consent. So keep in mind to not violate the privacy of the testee and their background. If something occurs, tell the participant and take the timestamp so you will be able to remove the section as soon as possible from the recordings. The topic of trust is even more important if you have additional viewers on your side in the interview. For example, if your stakeholders want to observe the testing session, communicate this with the test users upfront without freaking them out. This also means that the majority stakeholders should not be seen on camera as they may come across as distracting or intimidating. Communication always is key. So before you start recording, tell them. Again, ask them if it's okay and tell them how the recording will be used later on. For unmoderated sessions, don't get seduced into getting feedback mainly via formed responses and scales. I recommend writing down the questions and letting the participants answer via voice and encourage them to tell the reasons why they pick a certain scoring on a scale, for example. This way you learn more about the why and not only the what. And obviously you get more answers or more detailed answers because for most of the people it's easier to talk than to type.